Right, good morning. It's Sunday the 19th of January, 2025. Much has happened in the last few months. I've been a bit quiet on the videos, mostly because the church has been, to a great extent, inaccessible whilst roofing work's been done. The two aisles have been done, and what I've also here, well, let me show you this side. You can see where these have been panelled out with plasterboard, and that's coming down. Some of it's already fallen due to the weight of the stuff that's been put onto it, which is fine, because it's all got to come down anyway, so I can then put insulated board onto that to try to get some warmth into, well, retain some warmth in the place. There's been problems with the roofing though, and there's been leaks, but, and I'll take you outside, that has been largely down to, I think, the guttering. Because, for example, there was a dreadful leak at this end, and you can see where I've wedged a bit of wood underneath just to bring that end of the guttering up and level. And since then, that leak internally has disappeared. Now, there's a few instances of this. For example, you can see just, if you look carefully, you can see at the top there of the wait for that car to pass, of the nave roof, the guttering at the end there, it falls away, and it has been providing a little bit of an issue. We had a spectacular ingress of water the first time it snowed this winter, and that seemed to be a case where we had a rapid thaw on the snow, and combined with it raining that day as well, and it just went everywhere, the whole length of it. And the guttering was just overwhelmed. So there are some roofs you can see over here, and certainly on the continent where they do get a lot of snow, where they put these sort of little mini barriers at the end of the roof just above the guttering to help prevent that sort of thing. It helps snow slipping off, and yeah, as the thaw arrives, allows it to use the guttering rather than overwhelming it and getting in the way. So moving on from that though, really pleased with the new back door, which has been made out of hardwood. Cost a few quid, shall we say. But I wanted to take you into the garden. Yeah, the only downside is that the putty they've used, and you'd expect that to a certain extent, has attracted some kind of creatures, don't know what, rodenty type, birds, who knows, who enjoy feasting on this sort of stuff, so it's going to require a second visit. But what I wanted to show you today was the garden. There's been a little bit of progress here. I mean, it's a little bit chaotic, so I need to rethink about how we're doing this. I've set Jules to work trying to get some roots and stumps out, which is, hard work. And but what I've been doing is slowly making my way along here. There was a more or less dead elderberry bush here, and I'm starting to work on removing these trees, which is at one level a damn shame. I hate cutting down trees, but in terms of preserving the integrity of the retaining wall for the long term, has to be done. My other plan, and this is very much on paper at the moment, is to get solar panels onto the aisle roof, which is pretty much obscured at this angle, which you can't really see. Now, the problem that you have with being a Grade 2 listed building is the visual impact that will have. It is a case of arguing the point though, because with these trees here in front, which don't belong to me, they're on the other side of the wall, they provide a visual barrier from a lot of angles from across Halifax so that you wouldn't necessarily see that. So it's a case of making the argument and seeing what happens. So who knows? If it does go ahead, I'll need to get some training on hot water solar power, and also I'd be hoping to get some electric generation as well through solar PV. Yeah, we did get a bit carried away starting work on this god-awful Leander. Yeah, taking the stuff down's easy, getting rid of it not so fast. So I'm slowing the pace down at the rate at which we accumulate debris, yeah, doing it in a more orderly fashion. So, and that's sort of reflected on the fact that that bit is relatively clean and tidy. So that'll do for starters. Lots to do. It's a cold day today. Need to keep moving, and yeah, time to start doing that. All right. Hope that's of interest. Take care, guys. Bye now.